Yeah. Hennessy.
This is the H&H Podcast. I'm your host, Scott, and I'm the co-host, Duke. And to my left here, I got my man, Neff. Here. To my right, I got my brother, Eno, in the building.
It was really good.
But hold up, you can't forget the cameraman in the back. I got my man, Loso, in case you ain't know so. Yeah, man. And like you say, we got a special guest today. You know, my man got his own clothing line out here. So we out here trying to give props where it's due, you know.
Yes, sir, man. Announce yourself.
We out here in the city.
Name's Hindu. No doubt.
Who won though?
Way back. Way back.
So you was getting your ass beat, is what you were saying. Pause. Yeah. Now sometimes you just got put it on the mic. You was getting your ass beat. Wait, hold on. It's okay though.
That whole sentence.
No. We paused the whole entire sentence, by the way. But yeah, announce yourself, man. Let the world know about you.
I'm Hindu. Government name's Angel. My brand's Humble Individual. I turned my name into an acronym. Humble Individuals Never Dishonor Uniqueness. And yeah, it's pretty much what it is.
So you out here in these streets?
Yeah, I'm out here.
Oh, all right.
Man,
My man said he out here.
you really putting in work, man. So what made you go that route and start your clothing line and all that?
I always wanted to come out with a clothing line, but nothing. I didn't just want to put an image on a shirt and sell shirts with no image or anything like that. So I wanted my shit to mean something. You know what I mean? So that's how I came up with the whole Humble Individuals Never Dishonor Uniqueness.
Dope. That sounds dope.
Yeah, man. So how'd you go about that? Like what does it mean? Like the symbol? What does it?
Growing up, I felt like a lot of people cater to life, society. You know what I mean? You go outside, you gotta follow what's going on sometimes. Not really follow, but you gotta get immune to what's going on. So if you let it dictate you, it'll turn you into a person that you really not. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lot of people that take certain routes due to, maybe because their friends are doing it or it's just the type of environment they're around. So I'm against that though, you know what I mean? I feel like we all got a purpose and a unique aspect, so we gotta apply that to life. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's facts.
I have a question. Like, why made you basically come with that title,
What you mean with title?
the name? Where you got it from?
It came from me doing it. Me growing. You feel me? There was a certain part of my life where I had to check myself. Like, this ain't you. You know what I mean?
That's the part that you grew. That's where you grew
That's
up.
where, yeah.
That's where you grew up, and you gotta check yourself. That's
So-
when you're like, oh, all right, this may be not the route I gotta be taking right now.
Pretty
That's
much
facts.
came from growth, you know what I mean? And that's where it came all about. And so, yeah, it wasn't me judging or anything like that, you know what I mean? Because it's something that I did myself. And I want to promote pretty much, for especially kids and stuff. Like, it happens nowadays. They jump on waves or whatever it is you want to call it, you know what I mean? And they follow certain things they shouldn't because, like I said, friends are doing it. They're around it all the time. And that's not how it should be. You know what I mean?
Facts. Let people know the process, though. Like everybody that's self-made think it's easy to get to that point where, you know what I mean? Let people know the process, like your mind frame at that point where you was like, you know what, this is what I'm going to start doing first, and then from there, the progression.
It's not easy, for sure.
At all.
You know what I mean? You got to believe in whatever it is you're going to be putting out there, first of all. You're going to get people that don't believe in it, but as time goes by, the more people that see it, if the movement is authentic, like I always say, people going to follow.
Yeah.
They could only fight it for so long. If it's authentic, they are going to jump on eventually. You know what I mean? So
That's a whole fact.
It's original, man. It's original.
yeah,
That's what it is.
Was there ever a time where you felt like giving up, though?
yes.
Because I know in the beginning stages, it's like, you know what I mean? You're doing all these moves and like nobody's noticing yet.
Yeah.
Because the biggest part is waiting for people to notice.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? So from the part where you start to the part where people start noticing, in between that is where, you know what I mean, like where people, they just want to give up. They're like, what's the point of this? You know what I mean? So what kept you going? What kept you like, you know what? I'm gonna stay in this lane until somebody sees me.
I gave up a couple times.
Oh,
To
I see
be
you just
honest.
gave up.
Nah, I mean,
real.
not
That's
not
real
not
shit.
gave up.
You
Like
just gonna put that on the camera like that,
Yeah,
brother?
you know.
He said, look, I just gave up. I ain't gonna start.
I gave up a couple times. Not necessarily gave up, but like took a couple steps back, slack, lost a little bit of faith,
Mhm.
maybe whatever you want to call it. But
What got you back?
people noticing, you know, hitting me up like, yo, what's going on? I haven't seen you drop anything in a little bit, like, you know, things like that. So that made me realize like I am catching the eye, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So maybe I need to get back to it and stay consistent this time. You know what I mean? Like this time around I'm staying consistent. Plus I just did a collab with my man, shout out to Darren Cook.
Yeah, man.
We got the whole Stay Humble Don't Quit.
Mhm.
So when we got together and spoke about that, that brought a little light to me too. You know what I mean? The whole, you know, don't quit. And that's something that definitely lit a little spark under my butt. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
never quit.
Pause. Mhm.
Yeah.
Pause that. You know what I mean? Lose
Nah,
spark.
that's lit.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all know, but we got the mural on Penn Street. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just seen that.
I didn't see. I don't
That
really
shit
be
is
on
so
Penn
dope.
Street. It's lit.
Yeah. We
Yes,
got
sir.
our whole collab, the mural. We got selected to put it on Penn Street. So, you know,
That's
scan
what's up,
the
though.
city real quick.
Penn Street where though? Like
On the bar, where you wait for the bus at. You know where Fifth and Penn is at?
yeah.
The little bus where you wait for the bus at.
Oh, right in front of like rainbows or whatever, whatnot.
On the other side.
On the other side,
Yeah,
so
on the
right
other
across
side
from the
of,
archives.
Where Archive used to
Well,
be.
Archive used to
Mhm.
be that first bus.
Okay, so go check that out, people. You know what I mean? Leave a
Yeah.
comment on below if you go check that out. You know what I mean? Let us know if you did and what you think about it. So, another thing too, like owning your own business. You know what I mean? Like keeping like the friends that you have with you. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be some friends that's not pushing you.
Mhm.
Like, how do you get to that point where you're just like, okay, this is who I'm gonna mess with, this is who I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? Just to separate yourself. That's the hardest thing, to separate yourself from like the friends that's negative in your life. You know what I mean? Just to keep that positive thought. Did you cut people off, or was it just like, you good, don't worry about it, and just keep pushing? Because I cut people off. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't got no problem. I cut all these niggas off real quick. Except him though, he's Dominican, so you always gotta have a Dominican on your side.
Yeah.
Yo, joke's on you. We cut you off.
Oh, I'm Haitian. God damn it.
I just keep it pushing for real. I mean, to tell you the truth, as I grow, as my company grows, you know what I mean, I'm doing a lot better than I was, you know, like a year ago. A lot of things was definitely exposed from certain people.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So, but it is what it is. It's all love at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's part of being humble.
Mhm.
I mean, I just charge it to the game, keep it moving. But I know who's who and who's what. So, as long as I know that, I mean, it is what it is.
I got one more question. I feel like I'm asking a lot of questions.
Nah, you
Yeah,
good.
that's what you're supposed to do. Nigga.
So throughout this whole process, do you feel like you changed as a person?
Yes, definitely.
You know what I mean? But for the better or the worse? Because you know how like once you start getting fame, it gets to your head. Like did people tell you that? Like
That's
that
the whole
you didn't
point of
notice?
humble individual. You
Yeah,
feel me?
nah.
Yeah, no. But the name is different than the actual person itself. So I just want to know, sometimes it gets to your head, but somebody has to humble you a little bit. Like, bro, okay, you cool. Relax, man.
Nah, I was like I said. I don't know. They knew me from back in the day. I've always been humble. That's why
Mhm.
I came out with the humble individual. I mean, I was never really that cocky or anything like that type. Maybe on the basketball court a little bit. You know what I mean? But
So you knew all of them.
yeah.
So you wasn't a good role model, but he still ain't shit.
Ain't my
He
fault,
still
though.
ain't.
Ain't
You know what
my
I mean?
fault, though.
I feel like if you knew him that long and you call yourself a friend,
This nigga is
you know what I mean? He still ain't shit. So I'm trying to understand what
part,
happened.
The best part, he said, that ain't my fault.
Like, word. He didn't
That's
even
not on me.
defend you. He was like, oh, shit, nah.
That's not on me.
I ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't see this nigga in years. He said, did I talk about the middle on night street?
But yeah, no, it did definitely change. I mean, I always been a humble person, but it definitely changed me on aspect like I got some. I'm advertising something, so I gotta stick to it. You know what I mean? I can't be out here false advertising. You feel me? Not that I'm gonna do that anyway, but it's my brand, so I gotta stick to it and really be what I advertise. You know what I mean?
So there were times where you wanted to punch somebody in the face in these
All the
streets,
time.
but then you that humble hit you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? When
I
I
slap
slap,
someone's mic.
Listen, I ain't-
you're like Satan. You ain't gonna win today though. Tomorrow though, you might have a chance.
yeah, I go through that all the time, but it's cool, man.
It's the image, man. You gotta keep that image. It takes one fuck up.
Yeah.
Just
Plus,
drop
I
everything.
don't want to mislead anybody, especially the kids. You know what I mean, be out here repping one thing and doing another. That's at an all-time high nowadays, and where we from.
Yep.
You know,
That's
and
right.
we just gotta look out for the newer generation, pretty much.
Yeah, this new generation is different.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's a bunch of different niggas out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who raised these niggas. But these
Yeah.
niggas is out there
Oh yeah.
acting up.
So,
Just ain't trying to have no kids.
Tendo, where do you see yourself as this brand keeps growing in 5 years? Where do you see yourself?
Hopefully, in the mall or something. Man,
You
listen,
said mall?
listen, like in a King of Prussia or something.
Oh, all right.
You feel me? I always dream, and I feel like I one day could have a store next to Gucci or something.
So why
Yeah, so
not?
I still believe
Why
that.
not you?
Yeah, no doubt. But as long as I grow, I'll take whatever comes. You know what I mean? As long as I grow and I can get the message out to the people, then I'm cool with that. Like this guy said one day, it's good to touch a dollar, but it's better to touch the people. You know what I mean? And that's
fact.
and that's what I'm
That's
about.
true.
Well, that's what the brand's about. I mean, of course, I want to make money and be good.
Yeah,
But I want to also make sure everybody get the message.
Mhm.
I mean, it's deeper than just an image, you know. And that's why I also advertise that whole wear something that means something.
Facts. Speaking about the money though, when you get up there, just don't forget who sat to your left. Yeah, I mean, don't forget about us. That's you know what I mean.
Me, Ray,
Send a
Nephew.
check.
Nephew.
Send a
And
check.
I see. I mean, you was talking about how you did collabs and stuff. And you've done multiple collabs, right?
Yes.
And like, how do you go about that? Like, because with egos, and everybody got their own way they do things. So how do you go about that?
See, I told myself when this whole pandemic thing started, I'm going to dedicate 2020 to collabing and working with people. Because I feel like under these circumstances, that's the type of energy we need. I mean,
Yeah, come together.
exactly. Like the whole collab with Darren Cook, Stay Humble, Don't Quit, is for unity in the community. You know what I mean? So the more people I could collab with, I feel like the more we could showcase
Exactly.
that unity. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And hopefully it'll go a long way. But for the most part, everybody that got a brand out here is cool, man. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I just did a collab with Will
Yeah.
from I'm So
Yeah.
Redding. We got the I'm So Humble shirts that just dropped yesterday. And whoever want to collab, holla at me. You know?
Did you bring some of your shirts with you?
Yes, I did actually.
All right, because we gonna, you know, what I mean, we gonna show it on the
Definitely gonna
podcast
be on
now.
that.
So, do you have like a website that they can go to?
Yes.
And so we gonna put it in the comments below in the description. So you guys
We'll put it on the video and
I
all
can
that.
send y'all a link or whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, do
You
that.
just can hit me up on Facebook. Angel Gonzalez Jr. I got the Humble Individual wear page too, and on Instagram, it's a Humble Individual. I can follow. I had the link on there. Where you can inbox me. I deliver, ship, whatever.
You said shit.
Yeah, I ship and
Oh,
deliver.
okay, I thought you said strip. I was
Nah,
gonna say.
Nah,
You're out here making the moves,
I
brother.
mean, that's my plan B.
Shit hit the fan, right?
Yeah,
Money gotta come. Bills still gotta get paid.
no doubt.
This apparel don't work. You feel me? So I'll be in the gym.
I'll be right on Penn Street, by the way. I'll be right on Penn.
Next to the Euro.
Right next to it. That's dope, though. That's dope, man.
It's
That
one of the
process.
shirts.
Yeah,
That's the logo?
yeah, that's my logo.
That's dope.
Okay, you want the elephant here. That's just dope,
Appreciate it.
Yo, but real quick, I know you said that all this started with you finding yourself, from within and everything. But eventually, did you get to a point where you trusted someone else to I guess, incorporate into your business? Like, do you have partners or?
Yeah, I do have partners. Right now, I'm trying to kind of expand a little bit. So I have people reaching out, whatever. In the beginning, I was like, I ain't really working nobody. Not because I'm against it. Just in the beginning, it's like that building stage. You gotta find out where you at, how far you can go.
Mhm.
But business wise, you will always need help. Don't ever think it's a bad thing or anything like that. But every business person needs help eventually. That's why they invest in it. But yes, I do have a partner, and yeah, it's helping me expand a little more.
So throughout this whole COVID-19, you find a little positivity, I see. Right? I mean, linking with people, doing different things, COVID in that you got at all.
I mean, in the beginning, it was rough. I'm sure it was rough for everybody, but I feel like during these times, this is where you really find who you are and what you're about. And if you could get it in the pandemic, man.
Oh, then you out here.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
out
you
here, for sure.
You a hustler for real.
Yeah.
Word.
Hustle.
Because I almost hit Franklin for a couple of times. You know what I mean? I almost hit Franklin. I almost hit these streets, brother. Money got tight. I said, hold up, but wait. Franklin might be the move. I'm good now, though. Straight. God damn.
Hendo, I see you into boxing, my guy. So I'll be watching your social media.
You don't want these hands.
You back in the gym?
You
back in the gym, my guy?
I'm a teddy bear.
Wait, hold on.
He's a teddy bear.
Wait, who you got for tonight's fight before we start?
Who's fighting again?
The Charlos.
Yeah.
Both of them. I don't see none of them losing. I don't see them losing to who they're fighting.
Nah, they ain't losing. I mean, I can't even answer that. I don't know who they're fighting. I've been a little away from it a little bit, but I mean, I like the one Charlo. I think the one Charlo is way better than the other one. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they good. I don't see them losing. I don't think there's anybody out there. There were too many people out there that could beat them. For real. I agree. But I'm training a little bit. Nothing crazy. I'm not getting, you know what I mean? I used to box back in the day, but I'm just trying to get in shape pretty much. That's it.
You're not trying to go against like Tyson and
Nah.
This nigga retired.
I don't want
same.
no smoke.
Tyson out here putting work in. You see Tyson down right there? Boy, what is he, 50 something?
It look like he hit hard
57.
too, right?
Yeah, that look like he hit harder than before.
What?
Fuck with him.
57 years old, bro.
Imagine that's somebody's father. Imagine that, you know what I mean?
Give me 10 mil. He got one swing. That's what he got.
Yeah, but you might not. That 10 million
It's
gets
cool.
spent by your family because you're going to
That's fine. I got my family on though. You
Yeah,
feel
no,
me?
fuck my family.
I did it. Nah.
I ain't trying to get my family. I'm not spending losing my life for them. Like, no.
Mama, we made it. What are you talking about?
Yo, but going back to you, like, out of all the fashion designers, who are your favorite that you'd be like, yo, like, I like how they basically promote they do. Like, they promote their products. It's not expensive. It's not too crazy, like, over exaggerated. That you'd be like, it's hot, but that's too much.
I mean, you mean like around here?
Like
around here
inspiration.
and like
Mainstream?
mainstream and around here.
What inspired you?
Yeah.
I always like to get fresh back in the day. You know what I mean? In high school, like
The sneakers had to match the
I
shirt, had to
I
match
had
the.
to go
Mhm.
Dougie every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if not though, because you know how to use these
Oh,
kids.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah, no doubt.
Go in there with some beaters on.
Exactly. So that was always something. Fashion was always something I was into. You know what I mean? Now to answer your question, see, I used to be into the Jordans and Nikes, Reeboks, whatever was in at the time. You know what I mean? But now that I got a brand, I'd rather wear local brands. Like I support everybody. Like
Just put the
you,
best in.
you will always see me with an I'm So Redding shirt, or you know what I mean. I support everybody. Gad Tribe. Shout out to Joel Lopez. I always got his stuff on. Like got a dope brand. There's a lot of dope brands out there that I just rather buy something from them and promote them now that I got a brand because I know how important it is. You know what I mean? And then buy a pair of Jordans or a Nike shirt or a Jordan shirt. Not knocking them. I still rock it. You know what I mean? But if I have a opportunity to buy my, somebody I know's brand, I'd rather do that than go somewhere else with it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I never look at it like that. That's good. Honestly.
Another thing, like I've been seeing like a couple of people, they basically grabbing their Air Forces and like putting their design in them. Like, you ever thought about doing that?
I did.
But it didn't like go the way that you thought.
No, I did, but the whole uniqueness, designer uniqueness of my brand, I try to stay away from everybody's doing. And what everybody's doing
in your own direction.
Like, it ain't. I'm not saying it's not dope, because it is a dope concept. You know what I mean? It's a dope move in general, but I just try to stay away from what everybody's doing, because that's another thing that I advertise my brand. You know what I mean?
That's what makes you you.
Yeah,
That's lit.
for sure.
That's just something.
But everybody that's doing it is lit. It's dope.
Yeah.
It's a dope idea. You know what I mean? I am thinking about coming out with a shoe or a sneaker or something like that. But if I do, it'll be something that I created or my team did versus taking somebody else's sneaker and
Putting your brand on.
That was gonna be my next question. If you think about like getting sneakers, just don't have them look like the Steph Curry's.
no.
This
Steph
nigga.
Curry's, Steph Curry's look bad, brother. I looked at him last and like, whoa.
But when you Steph Curry, it could look like that. You know what I mean?
yeah. Them shit's
And
hitting.
still sell.
Yeah.
Them shit's still hitting out.
Still
Them shit's gonna hit out. It's crazy.
Right?
I know you said you wanted to keep things unique and stuff like that, but you seem like you got a good head on your shoulders, and you're about the kids and the community. Do you ever see yourself just like Jordan with their Dornbecker line? Do you ever see yourself having kids do something with your apparel?
Yes. Eventually, yes. Anything I could do to give back to where I'm from, when I'm presented the opportunity, I'm going to take it for sure.
It's dope.
You know what I mean? You have to. I mean, I have to. I came from here. I was born and raised here all my life. So I done seen it all. And if I can make a little change, then I'm definitely going to do it.
That's right.
What's your background?
Puerto Rican,
Puerto Rican?
100%.
Oh, you're Rican.
Yeah, I'm Rican. I'm Rican from the United States, though.
Oh, all right, my bad.
So,
I thought you was a nigga
like
this whole
that.
time. I thought you was a nigga. He said, I'm Rican, brother. I'm still by myself. That's crazy. I thought I had one. I'm still by myself. You know how
Rican from the state.
Yo, you know that shit hurt too when you like, oh, they go brother right there.
Yo,
Nah, I'm Rican.
This nigga over here, bro. We all from the Caribbean, bro. Stop playing.
Nah, but it's a different nigga over here. Like, I thought I had one. I was like, this nigga be good. I'm gonna look at this podcast like, there you go.
You a nigga with Sasso, nigga.
Yo, for real, like,
You a
nah,
nigga with Sasso.
this nigga hurt my feelings. I'm Puerto Rican all the way. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, he had to correct you real quick.
We gotta get a nigga over here, like ASAP. That's dope though. That's dope though. So what's your next move? I know you're nowhere close to being where you want to be.
no, way, nowhere.
So what's the next step that you're gonna take?
I want to start branching out. I feel like there's still so many people in this world that haven't seen my brand that I need to get them to see it. You know what I mean? Like, so I want to start branching out, little by little. East Coast, start with the East Coast. I mean, I'm PA. I still haven't been everywhere in PA. You know what I mean? Maybe like start with Lancaster, Lebanon, York, things like that. Pittsburgh, Philly. Keep it PA for now, and then eventually expand a little more.
Facts.
Baby steps. Everything. I'm not rushing it. Still, I still got a lot to learn. I be grinding off the muscle still. I be all over the place sometimes. You know what I mean? So I still got to learn myself. So day by day, though.
That's facts. All you gotta do is hire a couple of new Asian kids. Just running around, running 11 and just passing out shit like, you know what I mean? Like passing out flyers, like, yo, check my man's site out. I got you, bro. I got like 3 Asians on that.
Wait, why do you have Never mind.
Don't stop asking
Never.
questions. That's a problem.
Yo,
Stop asking questions.
listen, man.
Don't worry about the Asians I got.
All right,
Just know they out here.
I'm thinking about the kids.
Yeah, they are kids. Don't worry about them.
All right, bet you got it.
Sweatshop, man.
Sweatshop running ass nigga.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? We out here.
You do like sweatpants and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get into joggers for sure.
Yeah,
Because
listen.
I need some for the winter.
My man loves wearing some burgundy shit with a blue shirt, some like
Yo,
green
I'm
socks.
You know, so I'm out here with the gray sweats.
My man needs some sweats, yo.
My
That's the
man,
sweatpant guy. For
Yes,
real,
yes,
bro. I
yes.
need some, bro. My
I can
man
make
needs
that
some
happen.
sweats.
he said, I want the light gray. Nigga with no other color but light gray. I'm out here.
That's what's up, though, man.
Proud of you, my nigga.
Oh, man, this
I
nigga.
appreciate it.
It's kind of cool seeing this shit kind of like happening around in the city because like before, you know, Reading gets like everybody,
bad rep.
yeah, it gets a bad rep. Everybody has a bad taste, but it's cool seeing like this generation or our generation uplifting the city. I think I'm not from here. I grew up in Jersey, but after coming here, I to me, I think it kind of started with y'all, and then you know Lonnie Walker. Obviously, when he blew up in the scene, that put Reading on the map, and it made all the little like intricate things like podcasts, apparels. I know there's like streamers and gamers out here that are doing big things. So you know, Reading is putting. There's a dude in Jersey. He's like rapping in Jersey and stuff, and he was talking to me how Reading shows him much love, and he's saying shit out there about yo, you got to check out Reading and stuff. And to me, you know, now that I live it, I used to live here, but it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like Reading's back on the map, and it's kind of cool. You know, talking to you, we spoke to somebody else in our last episode. You know, it's great seeing what y'all doing for the city and uplifting it. It's really cool. So I got to give you props to that, as well as everybody else that's doing their thing out here. So cool shit, man.
Reading low key stick together.
Yeah, I mean the bad's always gonna be get promoted. You know what I mean?
That's what I was getting to.
There's a lot of good that comes out of Reading, but I think it's our job to promote it. You know what I mean? Because
right.
they ain't.
Yeah, no, they promote the negative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what. You know what I mean? So when you hear about anything, it's always something negative because negative gets more ears than positivity does.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? The more people you get to speak on positivity, then you know what I mean. The bigger the crowd looks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still out here though.
Nah, but all right, but that ass though. You get my boys to work and ball.
I feel like you fucked a couple of ankles.
Yeah. No, because
I definitely
just
did
tell the
back
truth.
in my day.
because if this is confirmed, I'm talking hella
I mean,
shit.
I was
low limping.
I was in a different age group than them.
Yeah, he was a little older.
It's not about the
So-
age, bro. It's about like busting their ass.
Oh, you would
Pause.
You would know.
Pause.
You would know.
Pause.
Hey, yo, that's nasty.
You would know.
The only reason we ask is because Low walk with a limp. So we want to know, was it the crossover, was it life up, or like, you know what I mean? 'Cause he don't want to tell us why. You know what I mean? I feel like it was ankles that was hurt.
You might have contributed.
Yeah, I might have added to that.
Look,
Yeah.
All right.
nobody bust my ass.
Yeah, you say that now.
You're a
Pause
big
again.
brother.
We just
You're a
gonna
big
keep
brother.
pause and shit.
I don't play enough defense.
Nah, just to give you a little heads,
Come on, bro.
heads
You
up, I'm
don't,
gonna tell you about my man's right here.
you don't got to direct it to me though.
Don't look me in my
I'll
eyes.
fall my
Put it this way,
My bad.
that height, he was
Yeah.
a big man. Like
Yeah, pause.
you could, let's put it this way: his height didn't matter. It's
Nah.
like
So
it's like
heart.
it's like an AI, you know,
Some
type.
Isaiah
He got
Thomas
heart,
type of
like
shit.
you feel me, like. Regardless of not, he's gonna. You knew he was on the court.
Man.
I was
basically.
alright.
So if he was AI, who was you?
Teron Luke.
Water boy.
I-
You said water boy?
Back
Or
then,
you
yeah,
got his
water boy.
supply?
He was.
You got his supply.
Definitely.
Supply the thirst.
Yeah,
He
I
was
was the
right
top boy,
commercial.
you know, like here, cause
Yo, you still got enough juice to
Nah,
give him a little ass? Nah.
No, you think he
He
can
said
get
it's
that?
done.
listen.
I hung him up.
Were you retired?
I maybe got one-on-one in me to 11.
And that's
So I'm
it.
done.
That's it. That's
the
it.
one by
So full court is out of the picture.
Nah, you
He
Oh,
said,
wow.
catch me running forward.
They up in the wires, my boy.
Yeah, I'm done.
No, at all.
If I
He's
do run
caught
full
up.
court, I'm cherry picking like a motherfucker. You ain't gonna catch me running up and down.
We're not far behind from that. Trust me.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Too many injuries.
He said I got one-on-one
One-
to 11 though.
And then
When a
that's
brother give you the score, when he said to
That's it.
11,
Doing no 16.
all I got.
Win by 2. Gotta play the 21.
Nigga, straight 11. Nigga, that's it. All ones.
Yo, If you mentioned that, I didn't catch it. But you have any kids?
Yes, I have 2 kids. I got a 13-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son.
They
I
contribute.
got custody of.
Oh, man.
Oh shit!
I had to throw that in there, represent.
Congrats.
And
Nice.
Single father life, you heard?
Yeah.
Sure.
They
I
got
got custody of my daughter too, my brother.
Yeah, I got custody of my kid right here too. You know what I mean? My daughter out here to see it. I put her on the
I got custody of my daughter too, nigga. That's real shit.
That's what's up, though, bro.
My pull-out game too damn strong. My pull-out game is
Ain't got a kid on the way?
Either that or I can't have no kids. This is one of those. We said coming in. You
Ain't
gonna
got
put
a
that
kid
on
on
the podcast? What we gonna do? That's what we doing?
I don't know, like.
We just gonna put that right on the podcast.
That's not.
Hey, yo.
That's what we not doing.
Yo, he just. She got one on the way.
That's what we
Brother,
got. Yo,
That's
yo.
what we not
But
doing
honestly,
right now.
but honestly, yo, that's kind of good that a lot of men like don't get full custody of the kids.
Yeah.
Even when you basically like be in your kid's life, the court system sees you like, get the fuck out of here, like.
No doubt, yeah. It's that's their commonwealth.
Shit, rough.
You know?
So facts.
They for the female no matter what. But for the guys that do have custody, that just shows that, man, there's a way.
Keep the faith.
Yeah.
Keep the faith.
You know what I mean? You gotta keep fighting. You don't get your kid back, man.
All 16 of them.
Get the squad back, hey man.
Yeah, because I'm Dominican, doesn't mean, bro. I have
This
multiple
nigga got a
secret
whole
family, bro.
This
Yo,
nigga got a whole
bro.
daycare
I'm
center.
single, bro.
He got a whole daycare.
I ain't bringing to the whole Dominican thing. I'm just saying. But
Get your
yo,
kids back.
you got your kids involved in your dream and your whole like apparel,
Yeah, kinda. I mean,
or you kind of like
I feel
letting
like
them.
they're a little too young still.
I was about to say you kind of letting them like figure things out.
Yeah. Let them
Let
work
them
about
learn.
school and all that.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Right.
but,
You're not one of those
I
dads
mean, this
that.
is for them anyway. So if I make it, they're gonna be good regardless.
Oh, that's facts.
Exactly.
I mean, you're not one of those dads that try to like push it on them.
No.
So you're not like a Dwayne Wade in them.
They could do whatever they want. You know what I mean? Whatever they love, whatever. That's what I'm gonna push on them.
To follow with their dreams.
Once they get older, you're gonna come work for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Now you're gonna pay us?
My
I
nigga,
put this
you
in the
know-
house.
You know, don't never want to pay somebody. This nigga have kids just so you don't have to pay. So you say you're gonna come work for me. God
He
damn
gonna
it.
make his kids work.
Real.
For free.
They
I'm
5.
paying the mortgage, everything.
You wilding, my boy.
Yeah, I ain't ready for no kids yet.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm trying to have kids when I'm like 54.
You think?
Yeah, but then
You should-
here's my plan. Look, so if I have a kid,
Oh, you got a plan.
yeah, if I have a kid when I'm 54, right,
Are you still gonna
and
work?
then I die when I'm 55,
Does that still work?
right? I am no longer a deadbeat.
You're dead.
I'm just dead.
This nigga's
You hear me?
what is
I'm
wrong with
out
you?
here in these streets, bro. I got a plan.
Fam, the door.
the door. Hey, yo, Duke. The door. No, I ain't ready to have. I got a pit bull. I think that's enough for a kid right now.
Yeah. That's it.
That little
Good.
bitch, man.
I'm getting dogs now. That's it.
Lord.
Literally.
Dogs and dogs only. No more kids.
Oh, this dog, man.
You
I'm
sure?
about to give my dog away. It's time for her to go.
Yeah. You put the guns away.
They ain't got here shooting blanks anyway. He's old ass. I'm not out here trying to
I
disrespect.
was trying to
this guy.
ask
My
you
man.
that. You said you're trying to have kids at 55. You sure that's still gonna work at that age?
If it don't, it don't, brother. That's the whole point. If it don't, then it
You better start working right now. I don't know what you're doing.
And you know what's the crazy part? My mom got a whole backyard for kids. Like, for me, my brother, like, oh, when the grandkids come,
Yo, that is crazy. She got 3 kids, a whole backyard built for kids, and got no grandkids. That's it. Wow.
So what y'all doing?
Yeah, none of y'all.
she said be
None
responsible.
of them, nigga.
She said be responsible. That's what yeah, so we out here.
None
None of us got
And
kids.
how old is the youngest?
My sister?
That's the Haitian
My
shit.
sister is 28.
Y'all better get to work.
Yeah, no.
Y'all better get to work.
You had to celebrate.
Clock in.
That's crazy.
Hey, clock in.
Y'all better clock in. I don't know what y'all doing.
Put them 8 hours in?
Yeah, shoot up the club. I don't know what you're doing. Bro.
I mean, I feel you though. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't just
I don't know
have
if I want to
a
have a kid at
Yeah, you
this
got-
time.
kid.
You know what I mean?
You gotta find the right one too, cause
But these chicks be
Yeah.
out here.
Wow.
No disrespect.
Yeah,
these chicks be out here wild. Yeah. These chicks is out here.
Bro, that is true, bro. Like, you gotta find the right one. Back in the days, it was easy. Now, with technology, social media, it's hard, bro.
You don't got catfish a couple times. Tell your story, man. Let them know. Pulled up to Rona House.
He is the catfish.
My man pull up to Betty
He
crib.
knows the catfish.
Oh,
That's crazy.
okay.
I had to throw that out there. My fault, bro.
Let me load up the.
Eno did have
Don't do
Denzel
that, don't do that,
Washington
don't do
as his
that. Listen,
profile pic.
listen. I'm
This
bullying.
nigga had Denzel as his profile pic.
Wait, yo, the way y'all laughing, y'all not joking. Y'all did that?
Nah.
Oh,
Nah, but these girls nowadays do be wilding though.
yo, hold up.
You can't trust a girl for nothing. No disrespect.
Chill.
You can't trust a girl in
this era.
this generation for
Me
nothing.
married, nigga. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, I was about to say,
Oh,
I gotta cut some slack with my females.
y'all married. My bad.
I gotta cut slack to my females. We men ain't easy either. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm
Look
easy.
at this bitch ass nigga.
Yo, don't start that shit. Don't
Yo,
start
babe,
that.
you ain't shit. Listen, I'm that nigga. You ain't shit. Fuck you
Oh, you just go.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh,
I was about to say.
This ain't gonna launch it. So he gonna go home like, look, it was just for
Don't do
podcast
that.
purposes. Well, I
Views up,
peeped.
baby.
No, I peeped it though. I peeped what you're doing.
He gonna get to the crib. Nah, babe, I just did that shit on camera.
You're gonna text me like, yo, he said that shit on the podcast for real.
For the views,
Who's the
for the
niggas?
views.
Who's the niggas?
It's for the views. I did that shit for the culture.
Yeah, me.
Culture, my ass. Scott gonna be hitting me up in the morning like, brother, let me tell you what happened. My girl put me out.
Damn, it's like that.
Me and the dog gotta come over. I'm like,
Me and
not.
the dog.
Once he said me and the dog gotta come over, I already know what happened. Nah, Scott, you can't. Sorry.
Now that's some real shit.
I got enough.
Ain't got a space.
Now that is real shit, nigga. Every time I argue with her, I'm like, I grab my dog and I'm out.
Yeah.
Keep the house.
Just
Grab
know my
dog
door's
and I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's crazy. That's
Kobe is not invited to my house ever. Ever. That dog is something else.
you gonna deny your dad like that, nigga?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah. Next question.
Nah,
That's
talking
crazy.
about the dog. That nigga crazy.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Man, them dog days is over.
Yeah, you dog.
Ain't no dog over here.
I know them jerseys is up there, bro.
They in the rafters, man.
Mm.
Hell, hung them up. I'm done.
I took mine back.
You
Yeah.
sure about that?
So you single? Take it. Let the women know out here.
Nah, I'm single, man.
You single?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, you want to put your number on the radio? Them girls is gonna be hitting you up like crazy.
I'm cool.
Like, he got the snapback backwards too.
He said, DM me if you want my number or the clothes. Or if you want to take some clothes
You
off.
can DM me, buy a hat and a shirt. I got you.
Niggas gonna be
Yeah.
like, hey,
It's
My
about
man is
business.
single. He focused on his
man.
kids, his own business, good credit.
He's about that
And
money.
you
What more do you want?
Wait, hold on.
And you read
My man said, buy a hat and a shirt and I might get you.
Hold on, how you know he got good credit? How'd you get there?
yeah.
When you start a business,
You doing background checks?
Yeah, how'd you get there? How'd you get there?
I don't, but I appreciate that. Though.
Henry, I'm trying to make my man's up, bro.
Henry,
You better
My man
watch out.
411 his shit.
Catfish.
Yo,
women.
word.
Oh, see, look, they go with the catfishing again. See what I'm saying? They
My
go
nigga
with
did
the
his
Googles, nigga.
Man, that shit real.
Chicks gonna be hitting him up like, I heard you got that 820.
Yo,
He gonna be like, brother, listen.
walking ass 411 over here.
Walk in 411.
Yeah, that's this nigga over here.
This nigga.
Ask him for info.
That nigga is Google.
That's
So
a fact.
you just
That's
single, relaxing,
Yeah, I'm
kids.
cool, man. I'm cool. That time will come. You know what I mean, I got other things I'm worried about. So
Word. So how is juggling being a father and having a
Running a
company
business.
like?
Ooh.
I got a good support system.
So you guys got somebody holding you down.
My
That
parents.
oh, there you go.
They
Shout
know-
out to the parents out here,
Yeah,
man.
no doubt.
That's a whole
You know what I
fact.
mean?
Thank you.
The more supporters.
Yeah, they definitely look out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I got
play
a
my
dog.
part and they look out. Make sure I got time to do what I gotta do too. You know what I mean? So
That's facts. Let me hit on my mom.
I mean, she got a backyard. She waiting for you, nigga.
Yo, word.
She went-
Duke about to go swing on the swing set by himself.
You look like
Fuck these kids.
you looking like Pablo Escobar.
Wait, really?
My fault,
That's
bro.
what we doing
Yeah. So, anyways,
today?
if there was like,
That's crazy.
if there was a big time brand that you would like to collaborate, who would it be?
Local or
No, he already
Corporate.
did logo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
yeah, like
Like a
corporate,
major brand.
like a major brand.
ooh, that's a good question.
Thanks.
You never know who watches the podcast.
That's a
no,
fact.
No offense to anybody. I would say
No, you don't gotta say no offense. They ain't paying us. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, they ain't paying us.
just in case, you know.
Yeah.
He said, I'm looking out for my own pockets.
I would say probably Jordan, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say he was my idol, but he definitely was my all-time favorite basketball player. You know what I mean? So It'll probably be Jordan.
You watch basketball now?
Yeah.
Still? All right. Are the Lakers closing it out?
I hope not.
Well, that went differently.
Yeah.
He's like, man,
kill
I
my
hope not. Goddamn.
Yeah, I hope
Whole
not.
vibe.
I just feel like the Lakers is a new Golden State.
Yeah, that's a
You know what I mean, like that's what I'm a Spurs fan. You know what I mean, so
good coach.
I'm into that fundamentals and all that. You know what I mean,
Yo, but I got you. I'll hit up Jordan. I'll see if I can make something happen. You know?
appreciate that.
You don't even know the
Please,
number.
yo,
You don't
like
even know the person to
I
check
need
up
the
with Jordan.
12. I need the 12, the 13s, the 14s, and your size.
Diablo. What size are you? Size 10.
Size 12 partner.
He's a size 10.
No, I was asking for me. Fuck you.
He said, I need 13s, 14s, 15s.
Yeah, you asking for too much, my brother.
And some soaps.
Size 2.
Look at you. You see how people trying to use you already?
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
didn't even make it there yet, man.
Oh,
People
no.
are already trying to use you. You can't trust
I have
none of
another
these people.
question. Since like a lot of like fashion brands be having like the spring and the fall collection, like you ever thought about doing that? Like a limited like release?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm still learning. It's so like I said, the process is crazy. Like you gotta find vendors that got stuff consistently. Because there's times that you find something somewhere where you go back to order the same stuff, they don't have it. You know what I mean? All the sizes ain't there. Like
It's crazy.
you really gotta do your homework. You know what I mean? I'm still growing in that aspect. I'm still learning. But I haven't met everybody that I need to meet yet. I feel like, you know, like I know there's a lot of companies and vendors in Cali and stuff. So major companies and wholesale type stuff that once I figure all that out, yeah, I definitely will have things like limited edition and all that. I be trying to do it now, but it don't ever work out like that. You know what I mean? Because like you come out with a certain amount of items and then you got a whole 20, 30 people that want it. It's like, all right, do I
Shit.
get this limited or do I get that money? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's all hustle. You know what I mean? So
That's right.
it's kind of hard to have stuff limited right now anyway. But I'm definitely thinking about that. Plus, when you have stuff limited, it got to be the one. You know what I mean? It got to be something that everybody wants. That way you could tax it and stuff like that.
Especially when you bring it back too.
Yeah.
It was on there. I seen JG do it a couple times. He said he was gonna retire. Came back like, oh, I see what you're doing there, brother.
Sometimes it's sold out before it even comes back out.
Jesus,
Pre-orders and stuff like that. It's coming
That's
out
true.
like if you're coming out every February. Sometimes you got people in line. You know what I mean? For
ready
years.
to go.
Yeah.
So what's as running your company? What's the hardest thing about maintaining that consistency coming out every time? As in, like your clientele is always looking for something new because you know you don't want to rock the same thing but you keep variations. So you got to keep that either the new logo or something with it. You got to flip something.
What I learned recently, you gotta have more than one. If you got a brand, you gotta have more than one. I guess what you call a manufacturer. You know what I mean? Like if you got one person that makes your stuff, you have to have more than one. Because sometimes it gets too much on that person, or that person can't get it in a reasonable time. So you gotta get somebody else. So now I got different people for different things. I set it up where it works out for me and him. You know what I mean? Like I might have somebody that does my shirts. Well, I do got somebody that does my shirts. Somebody that does my hats. Somebody that does my, sweaters. Like, that way, it ain't too much for one person, and I could just keep it coming. You know what I mean?
Do you bring hats with you too?
Yes, I got hats. Yeah.
My man, that's why I'm gonna clap you. Snap back. You heard me? Out here in the street for the nappy hair days.
Fire snapbacks too.
Yeah.
Nah, you looking good up there,
I
bro.
can do
Don't worry.
snapbacks, bro.
Nappy hair days.
My head is
You
too
wake
damn
up,
big.
your head is tight.
You know that, bro. I
You got
can
any
do
size
snapbacks.
9s?
Huh?
Yeah, I got
Size 8.
size 8.
18s. You better put
Bro,
the
I
teen in
gotta
there.
order all my 5950s, bro, online, bro.
That
I
was-
can't
that
go
was
to
a
the
good one.
store. They don't have my size.
You don't even got them online no more. You know how hard
What
to
are
get a
you?
size 8 online
What's
now?
your size? Was not dead ass. What's
It's
your
like,
size?
8 and 3/4.
8?
Nigga,
Don't do that.
Yo,
8 and 3/4.
Nigga, his
Nigga.
sneakers and hats the same size. 12.
12.
Yo, if you wear 12 and hats, brother,
Brainiac ass nigga.
let it go. Like,
Mega
just,
my head ass.
just stay with a cut. Don't even.
Yeah. No, you might need.
This
Never mind.
nigga got the whole comforter on his head.
yo, you don't gotta wear the construction shoes with the tech.
Yo,
Even them shits come with the size. He ain't
Yo,
wearing them.
well, he got to take the shit that's on the inside.
You gotta take the whole thing out.
Just put the hat on.
And that shit's still for snug. Cause it's hard hat.
yo.
Hard hat wearing ass.
I got a couple of questions and I'm clocking out of it. Have you quit your job? Is this like your full time thing, or you still
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
But you gonna get there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get there. I gave myself to the end of the year, to the end of this year.
That's okay. What if his job was watching? What if his job was watching?
Where you working?
Did you quit your job? My
No.
whole nigga said, I'm thinking about it. Goddamn. Like, what if his job? Yo, if you guys watching though, he not leaving yet. Don't worry
Man,
about
he
it.
leaving your ass. You pay him.
They know.
Pay him. He want a
Yeah.
raise.
My man need a $20 raise right now.
Yeah, right
Damn.
now. Or he out.
Niggas,
I'm
ain't-
still leaving.
niggas can't even get the unemployment. You said $20 raise?
You hear that, Karen?
You gotta aim high, nigga. When they bring it down, 12. All right, cool.
But my final question is, I know we spoke about this a little bit, but I know this is your dream. But what do you want to be remembered as? Let's say, knock on wood though.
That's a
Obviously,
big question.
let's say tomorrow's all of our last days. What do you want to be remembered for?
Spreading love.
Mm.
It was always love when I was around. You know what I mean? Love and kept it 100 all the time.
Love and loyalty, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's lit.
LOE.
You hear me?
That's crazy. I would have said some crazy shit. So why? So what you remember as nigga? I'm out here. That's why I don't worry about what I'm being
Oh, that's
remembered
what-
as.
Yo, what's good with this guy, yo? You need to talk? You good? You need to.
I'm straight. I just need more.
I
niggas.
hope
Shit. My cup dry.
Shit. Anybody else?
Like, yeah. I got all my answers.
We Gucci?
Anybody else got some questions? Y'all good?
Yeah, Angel, man. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me.
Real shit.
Thanks for coming.
No doubt.
To be honest with you, I think it's a blessing that you're going through this shit. I think being that we knew each other since we was teenagers and
Yeah.
shit, seeing you progress in life, that's real blessing.
I appreciate that.
I'm proud of you,
No
man. That's
doubt.
real
Appreciate
shit.
Proud of you, bro.
I hope your brand blows up, get crazy.
Nah,
I hope your dream
we don't hope that.
breaks
We know it's
records,
gonna happen.
whatever.
Word. Appreciate it.
Because I feel like this is really a story behind it. It's like that ass. Like
Yeah.
for me personally, knowing you, I feel like it's the truth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I feel like it's all authentic. And
Yeah.
personally, if everybody knows you, I'm gonna give you your flowers before
No
you
doubt.
make it big time.
Appreciate
That
it.
ass though.
Love. That's
For
love.
real, straight love, B. I hope you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
And the logo's fire.
Thank you.
I like the logo, bro.
Yeah.
Keep it up, my guy. That ass.
That's
you know what I
facts.
mean?
I don't know how to take that though, because I feel like Lo was saying that because you fucked his ankles up, so he feel like if you get big, he's gonna send you a medical bill.
Nah, it's
Like that's what I feel like. I feel like he's checking your pockets right now to send that medical bill. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch.
He want that last one on one.
Right, he's like, yo,
You want that last one on one?
I hope you make it big. This thing already wrote the check. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you gotta watch it. Watch out for Lo. That's all I'm saying, man. Watch the people you keep around you. Is what I'm saying. Like, dude, he's still walking on limp. You know what I mean? He needs that fixed. You gotta come to somebody.
You good, bro? You all right there? Yeah, you straight?
You good? Like everything good?
Y'all pay the bill for you. It's cool.
I'm not paying shit. But yeah, I'm on his
That's
side.
my fault. I'll take it back.
I got $1.
I'll put something on it. I'll put something on
No.
it. Put something on it.
Well,
Anybody else got last minute questions? Nothing?
Nah, man.
Everybody
we
straight?
good? Yeah, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
you joining
Last
us,
words,
man.
Angel? Any last words?
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out your you know what I mean, your
All your
social media
social
again, where they can reach you at.
You could find me on Facebook, Angel Gonzalez Jr. IG, I'm just cut different.
Ooh, that's dope.
Or
That's dope.
That's a dope name.
humble individual. Yeah, man. Stay humble, don't quit.
There you go. We out here.
Yeah.
So y'all already know. We're gonna put that in the bio so y'all could support them. You said you got a website, or they could find it through your Facebook.
Yeah, they could go on to IG or Facebook.
Okay.
And
We'll definitely
there's a
tag.
link somewhere on there.
We'll definitely tag that in the bio so that everybody can show love and support and continue this drive that not just yourself but this whole city got going on right now. But you guys already know.
Last minute,
oh,
you
shit,
you
okay.
bring your merchandise picture here, right?
Yeah.
You got it up here with it?
Not up here.
Oh, I was about to say you
I
can
got
show
that.
something, you know what I mean, so people can see what you're working with. But once again, you can check out the site. Everything will be up there.
We got y'all. But like always, like if you enjoy, subscribe and you're new. And we'll catch y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hennessy, 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 Hennessy.